About the jinn and the uses of jinn, we know the soothsayers or magicians use jinn, but there is a concept in some of our communities that you can use jinn to do khair or to good. What is the understanding and the ruling regarding that?
What done? 16. Okay. Right. Dealing with the jinn is not allowed except in the following way. That is, somebody is possessed and I read upon him, get out, enemy of Allah. Whether he is a Muslim jinn, but he is naughty, how can he come into possession? Or he's a kafir jinn, I'm going to get him out. But to ask him, how are you, where do you live, and how long have you been here, and what's your name, and what's your language you speak with, and which sheikh do you come to? What is this? And I'm not joking here. I've seen and I've heard having conversation, chit chat with a jinn. This is not really right because you don't know who you're talking to. You could be talking to that person pretending as well. And I know that was somebody pretending to be possessed, and he's taking the mick out of the sheikh because he thinks that he's talking to the jinn. You just read, come out, not to have chit chat. There was a story of a person whom I know in person, and this person is being given tazkiyah by our Sheikh Al-Halabi. I went to him and he said to me one day, and Al-Uhda al-Rawi, he's the one who narrated that story. He said that verily, I being called because he was a raqi, but he does more ruqya of not just the deen as well with the medicine, herbal medicine, honey and all of that. So basically, one woman, she was basically, she's always a girl, she's always shouting, and when the raqi comes and she says, she starts jumping up and down and more and all of that. And they called him, as in he's a senior person. So he came and he sat down and he said to her, speak, what do you want? And she was waiting for what? For Quran. Because like the Shaykh waiting for Quran. She didn't say anything. He came another occasion as well. And come on, having any problem? She said to him, aren't you going to read like the other Shaykh? To check me. He said, I'm not going to read. Why should I read? You look normal. Why should I read? You just... After an occasion or after occasion or three or so, he had let the door open. And he said to her father, because always her there, to be out, and he wants to talk to her privately. And let the door open and somebody can see him. That means, because he wants to hear her, nobody can hear him. So, tell me. And she started saying, Hankush, Fankush. She said, I'm not going to get for this Hankush, Fankush. I'm not going to read. She started pretending that she's got, you're going to read? Hankush, Fankush. I'm not going to read. It's just like he's been studying. Those people possessed, and what do they say? And she started, that act, tell me what you have. And then after she had relaxed to him, she told him that she was molested by her father. That her father, I don't know if you've talked about this story before, but maybe yes, maybe no. So she's been molested and she's actually sexually abused by her father. So that's why she when her father gets closer to her, she started electrified and she can't, when she was a child. So, Jazallah khair, the Shaykh had managed to get her somebody to marry her. He was second wife. And he told him the story. And he married her as a second wife, just to keep her away from what? From that environment. Allahul Musta'an. So, basically, you're not allowed to use the jinn to treat the jinn. So you go to a jinn, or you started speaking to the jinn, can you please go on, get that jinn out of that, make a deal with him. SubhanAllah. They're going to make a deal against you and both of you. You cannot, this is the question, which is to ask the jinn to treat another person who's possessed by the jinn. That's haram. Okay, and the jinn will not cooperate with you until you cooperate with them. How? By shirk. They will not cooperate with you like this. They're not going to give you free sort of consultation. طيب. Lots of questions here.
So that's the only way we deal with jinn.
You just read on them. Read on them. Nothing, no chit chat, no what is CV. When you're going to get him married or something. Nah.